My best friend Julia and I had a dream to own our very own fashion store ever since we were young. The day had finally come for us when we graduated college. Julia graduated in fashion design while I finished my business degree with flying colors. Our future was right in front of us, and we've never felt better. A few months after leaving home, we finally found a place for us to set up shop in the far side of town. It wasn't the best, but it was what we had. Little did we know of the actual hardship that came with starting something new. We put up the most beautiful store that we could have ever dreamed of, but in the end, something just didn't work out. We didn't have many people come inside to even take a look around, and there weren't enough orders on our online shopping page to make ends meet. Our rent was due soon, and we weren't going to be able to pay it on time. It was a lot to take in, and I was starting to get very depressed.
Look, let me take over for now. You've been cooped up here for days.
Yes, I know, but I had to make sure this place is running as smoothly as it should.
That's nice, but you can't go living on coffee for weeks. Look, go and treat yourself. I'll handle the shop tonight. Got it?
I hate it when she gives me attitude, but she does have a point. I'll just do what she says or I might pass out cold from overworking. So I headed out and I found myself at a local bar. I forgot how many drinks I had that night, but something caught my eye. It was a poker table. You've been staring at the table for quite a while now. Have you played Texas Hold'em before, miss? Oh, so you've noticed. I was just trying to recall the rules of the game. I have played it before, but that was quite a long time ago. If you fancy it, you're free to join them for a while, although they do tend to gamble a lot. I can say I wasn't giving it some thought. I did need some money to put my life back together. Okay, let's see. There are 52 cards in a deck. Alright, I think I can do this. Desperate times call for desperate measures, so I decided to join in, and then I was flooring it. In my head, I was noticing patterns, probabilities, when to call, when to bluff, when to raise the stakes, and when my odds were good. I did finish business and statistics. Math was a specialty of mine. I just hadn't known that all that studying could be used here, but I'm thanking my lucky stars. I even surprised myself. There was a huge stack of chips in front of me now, and it was getting late. The locals were impressed. Still, not everything was good. The man across me didn't seem very pleased with my victory. He had this scowl on his face and he clearly wasn't friendly. I'm getting the feeling like I'm not wanted around any longer. But just as I was about to grab my chips... Lady, we don't take too kindly to strangers around here. I'm new around here and I was just about to leave anyway. I don't trust you've been playing an honest game here on this table. Are you calling me a cheater? I sure hope you have some kind of proof for that. I don't need no proof, lady. You winning all this money makes me want to believe you've been keeping cards up your sleeves. This idiot has no proof that I've been cheating at all. He's just assuming that I've been manipulating cards and hiding them in my jacket. I just know how to play the game better than he can, but he doesn't seem to be able to accept it. Without any real proof, your accusations don't mean anything. I didn't cheat here. Maybe you should just accept that you're bad at this game. Hurtful words, lady, but I don't think this will be the end of it. I grabbed my chips and got out of there. I'm just happy that I didn't get into a fight with anyone. I thought that was over until I got back to the shop. I could see it from across the street, but it was totally ruined. I ran inside to find that the windows were broken and there was paint everywhere, on the walls and on all of the dresses we had put up for display. On the wall was a giant word that read cheater. And then I heard Julia screaming upstairs, so I went up there and found her locked in her room. Julia, you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. But our shop, Charlotte, what's going on here? I didn't have the guts to tell her that I'm definitely the cause of all this. That man must have sent people here the moment he felt suspicious. Our dream was already drifting away from us, but now it's as good as over. But I didn't have to think too hard because there was only one way I would be able to solve this problem. The next evening, I ran back to the bar and found that same sore loser sitting at the same table. You think it's funny to trash other people's property? What are you accusing me of, lady? I sure hope you have evidence to support what you're saying. I might not have evidence to prove it was you, but same way you can prove that I cheated in your stupid game. I might not even have any idea what's going on in your life, but it's no concern of mine. It is to me. So how are we selling this? Do you want a rematch for a chance to get all your money back? Or are you too scared to get beaten again by a girl? That really pissed him off. He got up his seat and put on that grin on his face. All right, lady, let's play tomorrow. And don't forget to bring all the money from last time because it don't belong to ya. I didn't have much of a choice but to accept, so I headed back to the shop. Julia didn't look very amused, but I could see the look in her eyes that she suspected I was the cause of this mess. I had to explain it to her without making it sound like it's hopeless. We're in a bad situation, but please trust me. When I win, we'll have enough money to pay off for this place and get out of here. She didn't say a word. I knew she was scared of the outcome if I lost, but this was our only chance. The time has come for payback. I went back to the bar and took a seat right across that man. I see you're looking very glamorous, lady. Save it. You can say I'm cheating now, and I'm gonna prove to you fair and square that I'm better than you. The bartender volunteered to be the dealer for this game to make sure things were fair. 6 players in total. If I win everything, I save myself and my best friend from living on the streets. Let's see. There are 52 cards in a deck. I will win this. Just like before when the cards show themselves and I do the math. I can picture out the possibilities and I can make all the right moves. I know exactly when to raise, I know when my cards aren't good, and I know when to bluff. One by one, the other players started running out of chips and left the table until it came down to me against him. I was ahead in terms of chip count, and he was looking nervous after I had knocked out the other players on the table. This next hand could very well be the last. I draw a pair of queens. With this, I have a very high chance of winning. But the man was looking confident this time as he shouted, "All in." He threw all his chips on the table. I called it and showed my cards, but his hand was much better than mine. 2 aces! I have a better chance of winning if another queen comes out. After the first 3 cards, there isn't a single card that helps me. 1 more card. And it's not good either. Last card and last chance. There it is! Miraculously, it's 1 more queen, and with this, I win this game and this problem is over. Everyone cheered and that man couldn't believe it and left. He had lost all his money and I had won more than what I needed to get myself a new shop. Miss, I never got your name. Charlotte. Well, Miss Charlotte, you played an amazing game. What will you do now? I have a lot to do, but for now, I guess I'll have a drink. Thank you for watching our video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We would also love to hear from you, so do comment down below what you think and hit the notification bell icon so you can stay up to date whenever we upload new stuff. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.